Good evening. Tonight, it's early evening anyway. By the way, I had to get out in nature today and I took a couple of mile walk to replenish my energy. Today I want to talk about Mary Magdalene, the apostle of apostles as far as I'm concerned. Mary believed in Jesus, period. She followed Jesus not because of his miracles and not because of what he said, but because she just had an unconditional love for Christ and he had an unconditional love for her. She was a female. The apostles hated that fact that she was meant, that he left her, the early church. Peter denied it. And some people try to say she was a whore or she was the one that anointed his feet with oil before he died. I don't see evidence of it, and no one else does that really looks at it. Mary was just, had unconditional love for Christ, and he had it for her. Did they have children? Well, the evidence of it is yes. You know, we don't know one way or another. That was personal between her and Christ. The things in the book of Mary that's important is she talks about that there is no sin. But in man's case, there is sin because there's 7 powers that bind mankind she talks about. She talks about darkness, desires, ignorance, excitement of death, knowing the kingdom of the flesh, foolishness of the flesh, and the wrathful wisdom of flesh. She talked about also, because Christ revealed these things to her, that man and nature are interconnected to one another, and at the core of all human beings is good. And everything that returns and is brought from God returns to God, to transformation. Everything returns to his essence. And we know this to be true by the Bible. It is appointed once for a man to live and die. The soul belongs to God and it will always return to God. So we all have souls. Okay? They come from God and they return to God.